Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a project share. I made this little acetate box. I actually made the box as well with this ballerina inside. I had an old music box that was ruined. So I threw away the box, but I really liked the ballerina girl, so I just plucked her out, and I really wanted to do something with her, so I just made this little tiny box. And then let me see if I can do this without the glare. I did this thing while she turns inside, inspired by the music box. I really wish I had some music to go with it, like ding 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 ding. And I think it looks really cute. I used mostly the garden party ephemera to decorate, and the papers here. And this is garden party. This flower was gifted to me. It's really beautiful. And then I did a little cluster in the back. I had to use a swan, of course. And then these beautiful flowers, they are Rosie Studio. And then I just made her spin around, and I think it's really really cute. It turned out even better than what I had in mind. I really love it. And so I thought I would just go through how I made the spinning part, if in case you would like to do something similar. So let me just show you what I did. I used this this is a punch. I punched 3 little round thingies like this. These are paper, but the ones I used are actual foam, because if I made it on paper, it wouldn't be as smoothly. She wouldn't turn as well. So I did it in foam, but for explanatory purpose, I'm just gonna use the paper. And then I have one of these little wires. This is actually from these flowers. I don't really use them with the wire, so I just got the wire and used it. And then I actually also used a button. You may use something else, but I think the button is really good for this. And then let's pretend this is the box. So what I did is, first I put the wire through the button like so, and I make sure that the 2 sides are the same length. Like this, doesn't need to be exactly, but okay. And then I just twisted it. Make sure that it's really tight. You want it to be as tight as possible, like this. Okay, like so. And then what you do is you put it through the hole on the bottom of the box like this. So now I'm just gonna use a little bit of double-sided tape so you just can see how it looks, but I used hot glue on the actual thing, so it would be secure, of course. So let's just split, but this is too big. This in here. Okay, so let's just put a little bit of so I can take it off later. So like this, and then you just put the thing on top, and then here the ballerina would go here. And then on the other side, what you do is you put another one in here, okay, like so. And then you make sure that it's really pushed to the edge like this, and then you bend it like this. And then again, I used hot glue to do this, but right now let's just use the double-sided tape. And then you here, and then I glued the other one on top. You should really put a lot of hot glue on top of the little stem, so it's really pressed down, because you want to everything roll together once it is glued. Of course, you have to align this properly. It's not aligned here, but when you do it for real, you have to align it. So as you can see, then when you roll the bottom, it would roll on the top as well. It's actually really simple to do. It's not hard at all. and the supplies is also really simple. You don't have to use this sponge exactly. It doesn't really have to be rounded either. So, and you can do it with an acetate box, with a paper box. You can actually use this for cards as well to be interactive, like in a bag or something like that. I really think it looks really, really cool, and as you can see, it's really easy to make. I do recommend the flatter button, not so, what do you call this, round. It's better if it's more flatter button, because the first time I tried it, I used one that really was really like like this, the button, you know, it was a bit rounder, and it stayed crooked. It tilted to one side, I don't know why. So when I made it again, you cannot see it, but the button I use here is pretty flat. It's like almost straight. I think it's better if you use a straight button instead of a round button like this one. I hope I'm making sense. I don't really, let me see if I have a flatter one to show you what I mean. Okay, so what I mean is, you see, this one is not as round. God, you see how this one curves a little bit, like here? So this one is flatter, is, you know, like this. It's better to use one like this than a round one. I hope that made sense, and I hope you like this little music box. Not sure who I'm sending it to. I didn't really make this with anyone in mind. I just really wanted to use the girl, and I thought it was a really nice idea. So let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you end up making something like this with a spinning thingy, tag me on Instagram. I would really like to see it. And yeah, I hope you guys all are doing well, and bye.